Alright, what's happening guys? It's Denny Cakes here, aka the sweetest guy on YouTube, and I'm here with some Call of Duty commentary. Alright, Call of Duty is a game that I hold near and dear to my heart. It's a game that I grew up playing, especially during the elementary school, middle school days, on my PS2, PS3. Now on PS3, I played a lot of Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 2 is probably one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. I mean, I love Modern Warfare 2. So in the back here, you're going to see some Black Ops 3 gameplay. And now this is like my return to Call of Duty. I haven't touched Call of Duty for about a year now, and I've had an Xbox for a while. Back then I did game on PS3, but I switched to the Xbox just because it kind of suited my needs a little bit more. And Black Ops 3 is a game that I really enjoy. I think there was a lot of good things about it as well as a lot of bad things about it. Call of Duty as a franchise has slowly moved up the futuristic side, right? So it kind of started with, I guess you could say, Black Ops 2 a little bit, into Advanced Warfare, into Black Ops 3, you know. Slowly and slowly we started flying. Slowly and slowly we started running on walls. You know, we started doing all these things that weren't really needed to make Call of Duty a good game. I mean, now, even today, if you ask anyone, even people like your friends, your peers, other people on YouTube, a lot of people will tell you some of their favorite Call of Duties is Modern Warfare. You know, even the first Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, those Call of Duties were great, and I think what made them great was the fact that they were just really simple in the game but really complex in the gameplay, right? So we had a lot of story, like those storylines were like some of the best. I mean, I feel like some of the people that play Call of Duty don't even touch the storylines anymore, but those storylines were like some of the best stories I've ever played, and it was set in an era that happened but we didn't get to live in. And now with the Call of Duty, despite Black Ops 3 being a game that I enjoy still, because I think they made it balanced, and by balancing I mean they put all of those cheapo perks and stuff into Specialist, right? You can't get noob tubed anymore, you can't get commando pro'd anymore, you know, things like that have been put into a Specialist. So now you can only use these cheapo things when you're in Specialist. So I think they did a good job balancing. But what I don't like, and what I feel like a lot of other people don't like, is the fact that it still just doesn't feel like classic Call of Duty. You know, a lot of people miss that old Call of Duty, that good feeling that you had when you turned on the game and you could pick up a sniper that actually scoped in properly, right? And I was a big quick scoper back in the day. I mean, guys, like, I loved quick scoping. Like, it was like the funnest thing in Modern Warfare 2. It just felt so good when you would pick up that freaking sniper and just be able to, you know, 360 someone or no scope people. Like, it was a simpler time. And now when you're trying to snipe, like, you got that weird digital sniper. I saw this meme, right, and it was like, oh, with the way Call of Duty's going, they're gonna have to make it so attachments bring you back in time, right? Can you imagine that if the default sniper in Black Ops 3 is that stupid, like, high-tech digital sniper, like the orange crosshairs, right? And then you can add an attachment that gives it like a retro scope, right? Attachment, retro scope, like, that would be hilarious. But it's funny because that is kind of the way that Call of Duty is going now. And you know, with Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered coming out, I'm excited for both of them. Honestly, I love Call of Duty. I think Infinite Warfare can be good despite them still climbing to the future. I think it can be good if we see some gameplay that shows us why this Call of Duty can be more balanced. What made the old Call of Duties good was just that balanced gameplay. It was feeling like you could go into any game and wreck people, and at the same time go into any game and get wrecked. Now, if I'm being honest, on my end, I usually went into a lot of games getting wrecked, but that's okay, right? Like, I had fun, I had a blast. So I think Infinite Warfare has potential, a lot of potential. And then, as you guys know today, Modern Warfare Remastered got some more gameplay let out, and they keep showing us gameplay of the story mode, right? Which I'm not mad. I love the Modern Warfare story mode, but it begs the question, and it makes you wonder, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare going to support multiplayer gameplay, right? That was the question that some people said when they were like, oh, they're going to remaster. There's games that have been remastered that have had crazy multiplayer arcs, but when they remastered them, they only remastered the storyline. And remastering the storyline is fine, but I think it would make a lot of fans angry if they only remastered Modern Warfare storyline and left out the multiplayer. In my head, it makes sense if they do that because then you have Infinite Warfare multiplayer not competing with Modern Warfare multiplayer. But as a fan and as a gamer, I don't want to see that happen. So with Black Ops 3, you know, what I really hope to kind of increase in my gameplay is I kind of just hope to upload more Black Ops 3 on a consistent basis. Alright, I plan on playing more and just getting better at the game, especially because this has been my first game, like pretty much my first game on Black Ops 3 in about a year. You know, I haven't touched the Call of Duty since the Modern Warfare 2 times, and now that I have, you know, I've had this Xbox One, and I finally jumped back into Black Ops 3, and it was a blast playing today. And you know, I think why I liked today's game so much is I got to use Sparrow. Alright, if you guys know me, you know that I am a sucker for people with bows and arrows. When I play an MMORPG, I'm an archer. When I made a Diablo character, I was a demon hunter. When I play Overwatch, I swear I pick like Hanzo in every game. I just like to a bow and arrow just appeal to Denny Cakes here, alright? Me, Denny Cakes, bow and arrow equals love, alright? Mad love. So I really think that Call of Duty is headed in the right direction. If I'm being honest with this idea of remastering, they just have to do it correctly, right? They're going to face a lot of critics. As gamers, especially as us gamers that have played their classic titles, we know, like, we have high expectations for these Call of Duties. We'll still buy them, but we have high expectations. Now, where I see a rise in, like, you know, people arguing and stuff is the fact that Battlefield 1 is on the rise, right? And why is it on the rise? Because it's in an era that we loved. It's set in that World War I, World War II era that people love and enjoyed. And that's what Call of Duty is missing, is they're missing that throwback, you know, back in time gameplay. You know, people want to be at war. People want to be chucking frag grenades at everyone. People want to be, you know, sniping people with OG snipers. They want to be using old classic guns, you know, the like the FAL, the FAMAS, like things like that. They want to be using that. You know, Battlefield 1 has always been like the big multiverse of guns and games, right? They always had like 20 on 20, you know, big games like that, and Call of Duty was always 6v6, but Call of Duty always succeeded because their gameplay felt more and more crisp. Well, Battlefield is slowly catching up, right? Their gameplay is getting better and better and better. They're supporting more and more players, and now they're being placed in an era that people want, in an era that us as gamers want. So that pretty much succumbs to like how I feel about Call of Duty as a franchise right now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. As you guys know, I got like a quad feed with the with the freaking bow and arrow.
Enemy down.
And pretty much that ends my little rant here. So as you guys know, my name is Denny Cakes, aka the sweetest guy on YouTube. I'm signing off now, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Black Ops at work. It's a beautiful thing.
Headed to Exfil. Drinks are on me. One shot, one kill. Won't even hear it coming.